I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move your ass. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front, and they bump. Where you get your beats? I heard 93 rappers say bitch like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm still gon' yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Grab a mic, spit one. Let me hit that blunt. Pimp C, 8 Ball, and MJG. Keep spitting that P to the IMP. Bun B, that's Texas, baby. Ballin' G, that's Memphis, baby. Short Dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing but pimpin' these days, G. My nigga C got locked up, but these real hoes still know they got to fuck. Give a fuck, nigga, what you say. Short Dog, fuck with UGK. Do you really wanna be like me? Spit game like Snoop and T.I.P. Pretty girls in the VIP, they came with Dre. They don't need ID. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Your mind is gone, your brain is blazed. You've been wide awake for the last 3 days, popping pills. It goes down for real. Don't stop, just keep rolling downhill. Crash and burn, can't stand, fall back. You're doing too much, you can't handle all that. Man, it's been way too long. Time to let the whole world play your songs. Like me, my shit gets around. Leave the country, come back and hit the town. I'm in Miami, New York, and ATL. Houston and LA, ask Dave Chappelle about my rich bitch. He got her from me and made $50 million. I'm proud of you, D. But I'm crazy, you don't wanna be like me. I come from East Oakland where the youngsters get hyped. Blow it. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. BH. Too short. Up all night, baby. Album number 16. Y'all can't fuck, I can't fuck, I can't fuck, I can't fuck.
Yo, I'm making short-term goals when the weather falls. Just put away the leathers and put ice on the gold. Chilly with enough bail money to free a big Willie. High stakes, I got more at stake than Philly. Shopping sprees, copping threes. Dudes feet by IS's, fully loaded, I guess. Bouncing in the Lex Luger. Tire smoke like Buddha. 50 G's to the crap shooter. Players can't fade me. Chrome stocks beaming. Through my peripheral, I see you scheming. Stop dreaming, I leave your body steaming. Brothers is fiending, what's the meaning? I'm leaning on any player intervening with the sound of my money machining. My cup running over with hunters. I'm one of the best players that done it. 6 digits and running, y'all brothers don't want it. I got the Godfather flow, the Don Juan, the Marco. Swear to God, don't get it twisted.
I'm taking out this time to give you a piece of my mind.
She can't knock the hustle.
But do you think you are? Baby, one day you'll be a star.
Last seen out of state where I dropped my slang. I'm deep in the south, kicking up top game. Bouncing on the highway, switching 4 lanes. Screaming through the sunroof, money ain't a thing. Your worst fear confirmed. Me and my fam roll tight like the firm. Getting down for life, right, you better learn. Why play with fire, you burn. We get together like a choir, to acquire what we desire. We do dirt like worms, produce G's like sperm. Select spread like germs. I got extensive holes with expensive clothes. And I sip fine wines and spit vintage flow. What y'all know?
Check.
She can't knock the hustle.
But until then, lately, I'm the one who's crazy.
Say what?
Cause that's the way you're making me feel.
Check. What's good? Thank y'all for joining us for another edition of Noble Ish TV. I'm
hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Nah, we ain't gonna slide past the intro like that. We're not finna slide past the intro like that. See, let me tell you what he just did. He hit us with something hot, and I was over him vibing to it. And I was like, okay, that's dope right there. and then I heard the I heard the 99 2000s come on. I'm like, hold on, what mix is this?
Which one?
The second one you just dropped, and then I heard "Ho, come on, oh, ho." You might have to run this back before. You might have to run the start of that back right there now.
Nah.
You might have to run the start of that back.
All right, fuck it. Let's get it. It's short.
Yo, I'm making short-term goals. When the weather falls, just put away the leathers and put ice on the gold. Chilly with enough bail money to free a big Willie. High stakes, I got more at stake than Philly. Shopping sprees, copping threes. Dudes feed by IS's.
This is an open forum. Anybody want to join?
Lex Luger, tire smoke like Buddha. 50 G's to the crap shooter. Players can't fade me. Chrome stocks beaming. Through my peripheral, I see you scheming. Stop dreaming, I leave your body steaming. Brothers is fiending, what's the meaning? I'm leaning on any player intervening with the sound of my money machining. My cup runneth over with hundreds. I'm one of the best players that done it. 6 digits and running. Y'all brothers don't want it. I got the Godfather flow, the Don Juan, the Marco. Swear to God, don't get it twisted.
I'm taking out this time to give you a piece of my mind.
She can't knock the hustle.
What do you think you are? Baby, one day you'll be a star.
Last seen out of state where I dropped my slang. I'm deep in the south, kicking up top game. Bouncing on the highway, switching 4 lanes. Screaming through the sunroof, money ain't a thing. Your worst fear confirmed. Me and my fam roll tight like the firm. Getting down for life, right, you better learn. Why play with fire, you burn. We get together like a choir. To acquire what we desire. We do dirt like worms. Produce G's like sperm. Select spread like germs. I got extensive holes with expensive clothes. And I sip fine wines and spit vintage flow. What y'all know? She can't knock the hustle.
But until then, lately, I'm the one who's crazy.
Say what?
Cause that's the way you're making me feel.
Yeah. What's good? Welcome to another edition of No Bull-ish TV. Please hit that like and share. What's going on, Broham? Please hit that like button. Please share, man. This will help the show prosper a little bit more. We're gonna be here regardless of how many likes or how many shares, but it definitely helps out, man. It helps the algorithm. It helps people who need to see this, man. Again, thank you for joining us, man. And I'm here with my host with the most, Master Splinter, Mr. Tyree. What's popping, brother?
Yeah, what's good? We're about to talk about some stuff. Yeah.
So, we're gonna get on a few different things, but I definitely want to speak on how this breed. I gotta lock myself in real quick. How this breed, how this breed definitely needs a lot of work. And while it needs a lot of work, and we know it needs a lot of work, we're not just gonna let people just pull the wool over our eyes and just tell us this is it and this is what the breed needs to be. And nah, we don't work too hard, right? And we got the extreme people, the newer extreme people, not the old school extreme, but the newer extreme people, which I'm gonna say this. This is an extreme breed, period. You know, the muscles, the width, just the size, the bone, headpiece. I'm talking about this is a wild breed. It's a wild breed. And I don't think that we're too far off when it comes to size and width. And I think the national winners is the limit. Like, you shouldn't go past this right here. And that dog gained like 10 pounds, maybe 12 to 15 pounds before nationals, right? Than his regular weight. I think that is the limit. this breed doesn't need to get any bigger than that. Uh, you know, do things need to be corrected on the bull? Yes. You know what I'm saying? That's every bull. There's no complete bull right
If
now.
if we're gonna talk about making any dog in this breed bigger, we need to be dealing with the XLs.
That's a fact.
We need to
Well,
start
well,
focusing
not bigger,
on
but not bigger, just yeah,
girthier and
yeah,
thicker
right.
and more tight. Like we
Headpiece,
need
more
we
tight. Fact.
I remember when we used to look in the ring at the pockets, and it was so many different styles of pocket. Now the pockets are in a decent place where you see the type is there. The standards, they're just now starting to kind of, when you look in the ring, you see it all through the ring. Now let's focus on the XLs and let the standards and pockets kind of have a moment to tweak it a little bit, because that's all it needs now, slight tweaks.
I honestly believe that the standard is dying off. The standard American bully is dying. It's slowly is disappearing because sorry, y'all. These dogs are becoming very, very small now. Like most of these dogs are pocket. Like I remember when it was mostly standards back in 2015, 16, 17, 18,
You
19. Then it
you
just
said it.
started. Go ahead.
You said most of the dogs is pockets, but we passed that point. We moving into most of the dogs are turning into micros. A
Facts.
lot of people, there's a lot of dogs out here now in the pocket class that don't meet pocket.
Don't meet pocket. I seen a couple at nationals. Don't meet a pocket. Not a pocket American bully. I seen one that looked like a damn puppy in the damn ring. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even look like a pocket. But I digress. We need we need to start breeding better. So I believe the extreme people have a case and the people like us have a case. It's just one is the extreme over to the left, one is the extreme to the right. What we need to do, and what I understand, what I believe Tyree understands, is that we need to meet in the middle versus battling and saying, "Oh, the breed needs to stop right here," or "The breed needs to stop right here," or "This is the future of the breed." You know, we need to actually meet in the middle to create a happy median. Uh, what do I mean extreme? The national winners was extreme. Um, you got a lot of that they're wider dogs. Uh, some might say bigger heads, but I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say their heads are bigger. Their heads are, a decent size, but it's more about bone, width, um, and we have to watch out with this width, right? And the wide dogs, because then you create dogs that have bloat on the regular. All they have to do is, drink have a full belly and spin around on a back once or twice, and that's a death sentence right there. You know what I'm saying? Though that's a issue for barrel chested dogs. You know, that's what happens when you get wider. You create more issues with your dogs. I don't know if you want to add on to that, Tyree.
Nah, go ahead.
So, um, like I said, we need to create a happy medium with these dogs, man. We don't, I love the extreme look, but I also love the look of my dog, Inspired, which I'm gonna build off of his legacy. But see, I'm not ignorant. I know I have to add, you know, one or two extreme dogs to my breeding program to add that width and that bone and that headpiece. But see, I don't want to sacrifice height, which I'm gonna have to. but I got dogs here that are tall. I only got one pocket. I think I only ever had two pockets my whole show and breeding career. Two, maybe three. I think Nubia was a pocket.
You about to have some more.
I definitely will have some more, but I want to be able to breed taller dogs. I want to be able to breed standards. And
I
I think
I,
that's the missing dog. Go ahead, fam.
I want to be able to breed. I want to be able to breed consistently to the size I want to breed to the class I want to breed to. So if I take a dog off the yard and be like, all right, I think I want to make some standards on this breeding. I want to know that this dog is gonna make standards. You know what I'm saying? If I want to make some pocket, I want to make some pockets. I'm gonna use this boy. I'm gonna use this female. I want to make sure I want them to be able to produce that. And the only reason I say that is because like right now, one of my first pocket, my boy Odin. Odin's 14 inches. He's thick as he can be. Like no Dax, no Miyagi. He does have Marcelo behind him. Heartbreaker, stuff like that. And the little bastard makes dogs that are 15, 16, 17 inches,
Mm-hmm.
70, 80 pounds, 90 pounds. Like, I've got one pocket dog off of 40 kids off that dog. One, two.
He's a pocket
Everybody else is
himself.
big. He's a pocket.
Right.
He's a pocket. Him and his dad was the first pocket really out of a lot of the blood around him. And then his mom just happened to be a pocket using the same blood, but she's got the Gotti splashed in. When you look at his pedigree, there are predominantly standards behind him, top and bottom. Um, so that was he is the recipe to make bigger dogs. Like if I want to make pockets, I've bred him the pockets before and got big dogs. And at first I couldn't understand it. Now we down the road and I understand how breeding go. It's just because he's predominantly built off of standards. His dad was the first of their kind. He out of a 10 puppy litter, I think he was the shortest male, and there was a female in there that was a pocket. They were the only two pockets. And there was XLs on his litter. So um, you just got to make sure breed right, breed tight, and make sure whatever you trying to put it together that way. Don't be breeding standards and then be like, oh, I'm gonna go breed to this dog over here, and he barely meeting the height requirements for pocket. Because either now you're gonna get one of two things: you're gonna get inconsistent heights, or you're gonna get wheelbarrows.
Right. Or dog and don't forget to add you're gonna add dogs that's lacking as well. Bone, substance, or what we call breed type. You're gonna fall backwards. Breeding
Facts.
a bigger dog to a smaller dog. It just basically doesn't make sense.
The
You
the
know what I'm
only
saying?
way that works is when you bring exotic in, and the reason that it works so well is because the exotic blood
Got
has
so much of
so
that
much.
bulldog.
It's also reinforced. It's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of inbred bulldog in that blood. You could take
Mm-hmm.
some of those dogs to XLs and they will make nice standards, thick,
Mm-hmm.
boned up standards. It'll surprise you. You will be like, ain't no way. But I mean, look at Blue, look at Hangman. Like these dogs have a hint of exotic blood behind them.
Right. Um, so do you believe that some bully breeders need to go to I'm not just saying any exotic breed, but like a proven exotic dog that can produce standards for uh American bullies, or should
Now,
they
now,
should they
let me
go with
now,
a
now, let
dog?
me let me go on that question first. Let me go on
All right.
that one.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know, I've been talking to Dave about something somewhat similar in that realm.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, right now, so if there's dogs out here that already have a little exotic in them, you know, I feel like those are the tools you should already be looking out for. You should look into those dogs, look at the pets, see what, because they're out here. It's a lot of them already out here. You just need to actually do research and look outside the realm of Rocco dogs and Samson dogs. And I mean, yeah, these dogs are nice and this is what you're using, but some of these dogs they're classic, and that's because how they're bred. They have a bottom side or a top side that is completely outside the realm of what the bottom side or the opposite top side is. So they're consistently probably getting terrier traits where some people don't want to switch their programs up. They don't want to just throw all their dogs away. They've built a relationship with these dogs, and they rather just fix it if they can. And it's some of them, the only way to fix it is using that exotic. The thing about that is, since the exotic doesn't have a actual standard or a purpose yet, there's no real qualification to see who's healthy and who's not, unless you do have some people that do go out there and breed and get health tested, get their hearts checked, get their organs checked, because their organs might be, if they are suffering from dwarfism, the organs can be too big for the body, and this might be a reason why they die early.
So we got a special guest that's about to jump on. Everybody, Mr. Isaac.
So you're not breeding health in
Mr.
health
Isaac,
issues.
Mr. Isaac Sand.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
We can.
I can't. I can barely hear y'all. I got my volume up all the way up here, but I can't seem to get where I can hear y'all very good.
Well, let me give you a round of applause for jumping on here with us, brother. Not to be confused with Isaiah. All right, just to let y'all know, y'all motherfuckers don't even know. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Isaac Sands, man. We appreciate you joining us. This man has so much knowledge that for us to learn from, actually, man. And he's been a catalyst of this conversation as well. He's one of the people before we really got on this topic,
EBK,
that speaks on balance of a dog. He's not into extreme dogs. He's more into the
original, the standard, like
yes,
right.
And guys, if I may, I heard y'all talking about something earlier that really interests me. When you said the standard American bully is disappearing, I agree with it, and I don't like what used to be the standard American bully is now they've made it the classic. The classic bully is what the standard American bully used to be.
Okay.
In the new standard. Which I get it. I get what they're trying to do. And Joel, you made a good point how we need to, as a community, there needs to be a happy medium, because what's happening is the dogs that we used to consider extreme dogs are now becoming your standard. Like that's what they want all the dogs to look like.
But Isaac, for me to just jump in real quick, most of these dogs that they claim that are extreme are pockets. They're
right.
Not necessarily standards at all. They're not standard height. They're not
the height,
dogs.
Right.
They are pocket dogs, and that's what I mean by more people are getting into this teacup American bully, if I might say, right? They're not even like Tyree was saying, they're not even the pocket size. They're actually shorter than pockets. What's being praised right now. So, continue. I'm sorry about that, brother.
Right. You really don't see, like you said, you really don't see standards much at all anymore. All of those dogs have been basically moved into the classic class because they're not having the standard height and having those extreme features that you're seeing on the new pocket dogs. Like those dogs that are super extreme are pocket height, but you're not seeing a dog that's a standard height with those same extreme features.
That's a fact. I think, like I said before, I think we need to meet down the middle. We need to stop arguing about what's what. We need to move past nationals. Nationals happen. It went. It's gone. I think I see people making posts about it still to this day, instead of actually being in the kitchen, if I might say, and trying to produce something. You know, I guess arguing is the new cooking up, you know, versus actually cooking up a meal and bringing it to the table, you know, like a lot of us do. You know, a lot of us are doing, like I know Isaac is doing, I know Tyree is doing, and there's a lot of other people in the American bully community that's doing. And don't get me wrong, when I talk about breeders, when I say a lot of y'all are talking and y'all haven't even produced like a best a champion, grand champion, not even a first place, not just a first place dog, like a, how can I say it, like
a class dog,
a class dog that is a consistent winner. That's not a class dog for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like this, and I'm not saying that to the new people. I'm saying this to breed. There's breeders that's been in this dog game as long as Isaac has been in the dog game, as long as Tyree's been in the dog game, and as me
earlier.
And as
yes,
me,
we were talking about this.
We talked about this exact thing.
And these people they know so much about the standard, what these dogs are supposed to look like, but they cannot produce one. That is the person that I look at and say, your points are valid, but I don't respect them at all, because
they hold no weight.
It holds no weight. What you're saying is like a feather, and it aggravates me, because these people aggravate me to the point where I delete these people, man, because you know they know so much and know what the dog is supposed to look like, but they cannot have it. They can't even buy one. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad, man.
Yeah, you know? and to second your point, it's the sad part about it is these people are putting so much energy into telling everybody what they're doing wrong, that we need to be paying more attention. Like, because, okay, for instance, let's use for example, how everybody's jumping on ABKC. Oh, the Nationals this, blah, blah, and they talking about the dogs and how they're being picked and blah, blah. It's not just about ABKC, bro. Mm-hmm. We have, as a community, across all of these registries, BRC, USBR, all of them,
ICBR, let's not forget WBA,
all of them, bro, all of them. Mm-hmm. The bully has to become uniform across the board, cross registry. It shouldn't matter what registry you're showing in. The dog should still be the same. Okay, you get a German Shepherd. I don't care if you take them to UKC, AKC, wherever you take, they still look like German Shepherds.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We as the bully community need to make up our mind. We know we're allowing ABKC to kind of be the front runner and they're giving us our direction. I get it. But if you're if you're in so much disagreement about what's going on, okay, get together. We need to get together as a community and decide, what do we want this dog to look like?
Right. We need to come together.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not, and I don't like to come off like I'm against the extreme dogs. I think they're awesome looking. I ain't got nothing against them. It's just I'm not an extreme dog person. I want my dog to be able to run and do dog things. Tyree showed me an amazing video earlier today about with a dog in it. I ain't gonna bring it up, but but a dog in it that I seen in person that I would have never known looking at that dog that he was that athletic and that functional. The dog was doing a UKC event. You know what I mean? That dog was a pocket bully that was doing his thing.
I put a video up of the bus actually.
Yeah, that's the video I'm talking about. That's the video I'm talking about.
I put it up earlier this morning, because that's what the video I've been talking about for like a few months, and I'm glad that damn, man, I'm losing his name right now, man. Y'all gonna let me just
Rob Lee.
forget Robert Lee. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Lee. Uh, uh I should call him Bruce Lee for the for the shit that he be kicking up around here, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I
Like,
told him when Rob cut the hair off and he goes straight, no facial hair, no mustache, no hair.
he
Hey,
mean business.
he in work mode. So
Yeah, he in
watch out.
work mode.
He's in work
Yes.
mode.
So he ain't the surfer boy, Robert Lee. He's actually
Yeah.
in kung fu. We gonna call him Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying? He's on that. You know, but he's the only one in this American bully community that I seen to put to put and show that these dogs are what they're able to do. And I was so happy because there's a false narrative that's being passed around that these dogs should act how they look. Oh, but we can add so much more mass on them. We can put so much more on them, but we expect less. Just to walk to the damn mailbox and walk back to the house, and we call that functional. That's crazy.
Right, and bro, I agree. It's like we're so busy on looking at the aesthetics of the dog. It's like they're just worried about the aesthetics of the dog. We want them to look this, look that, but we're not realizing that by doing this to the dog, you're cutting down on all the functionality of the dog. You can't. There's no way you are going to sit here and convince me, from what I've been through all my years, that you're going to have a 16-inch 90-pound dog and he's going to be a functional dog with reach and turn and all. It's a very difficult thing to do.
Right. I mean, and it's a lot of work that we have to put in as well. And I think I'm not trying to make fun of nobody. I'm not trying to make fun of, but there's a lot of lazy ass breeders out here that's not getting out there with their dogs in the mud, that got a spring pole, that got a flirt pole. They let their dogs run around for 5 or 10 minutes and that's it. That's all they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it might be 3 or 4 times a day, but that's not enough, man. Your dog needs to walk miles, or a mile, at least a mile back and forth, like let's say 2 miles. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, let's stop just because. And I seen a post that it was talking about a companion breed, like, oh, that a companion breed just means a dog that loves you. And no, that's just the temperament. That's just
Right.
the temperament of the dog.
Right.
That is not the actual meaning of the dog and its actual functionality at all. You know, and we need to get out of this mode where we think a companion breed is just to sit at the house and to love us. No, a companion breed is supposed to take something down if it runs in your house or crawls through the window. It's supposed to take that. If it's somebody walking in your house or going through your window trying to rob your house and your wife is by herself, wouldn't you want that dog to be able to handle that and not just sound like it can handle it? Because these dogs got a big bark. They got a big bark.
Half these dogs don't even sound like they can handle it once they get to snarling.
You know, exactly. Once some of these dogs start barking and they breathing issues start kicking in. They dead before they can even, you know what I'm saying? Before they can even run towards a person. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my dogs to do that. I don't want my dogs running away from nothing. I want my dogs to be able to get at something, you know. And I don't want to hear about this. People say that, oh, they got too much bulldog. There's bulldogs that'll take something down, man. That'll take digits off. That'll take a plug out of you. You know what I'm saying? They might not be the most functional dogs, but trust me, there are bulldogs that you will not walk in that backyard without blood coming from somewhere, you know. And I like that because you know what? That's a dog. That's a dog. If you a stranger walking in my yard, I'd rather deal with the consequences of repercussions of you walking in my yard and my dog taking a plug out of your ass versus you walking back there and stealing whatever you want. That's what's known with these American bullies, man. You can walk in these people's yard and steal dogs, man.
Hey, Neil Matt. So the thing about that, the way the mask comes in is with the bulldog. It's really about what dog you choose to use. You don't always have to use the newer dogs to get the mask. Sometimes you have to slightly implement something and then you have to go back to it, or you have to line breed off of it some type of way to bring it in. Depending on the dogs you're using, I look at the ped and see what your dogs are made up of in the background, because you already might have the key there. You just need to bring in the right dog to activate it and bring it back to the front.
Facts.
And Tyree, me and you spoke about this earlier. How it sadly it seems like our builder community has kind of been brainwashed that in order to have a dog that's legit, it has to be off of this dog or that, like I like to call the wave. Like whatever dog is the wave at that time. You know what I mean? It's if your dog ain't off him, it just ain't right. It ain't right. I feel like we're just being brainwashed to an extent about what dogs you should be breeding, what lines you should be breeding to. I think just like me and Tyree were discussing earlier, you can get these same type of dogs without using certain. It ain't got to be that one bloodline to get you that look.
Seriously,
it's too many people. It's too many people. Are hot dog jockeys in this community, man. It's too many hot dog jockeys, man. It's too many people, and there's not too many. You're a hater if you stand up and say y'all are using this dog too much, man. Y'all are using so-and-so dog too much. Y'all y'all are shortening the blood pool. Y'all are shortening the blood pool. Y'all are
so you're killing the gene pool.
You're fucking the gene pool up, and so now 10 years from now, people and a lot of these breeders. They breeding themselves into a corner because all they doing it for is money and hype. That's it.
Yep.
They're not doing it. They're not doing it for that, or they're doing it. You know what? A lot of these breeders are doing it for that one dog, and that makes me so sick that y'all are just doing it for one dog, just this one dog. I just want this one national winner instead of saying, yo, I want the male the national winner. I want the sisters the national winner. I want the brother the national winner the next year. I want to do all. I want the whole litter the grand champ. I want what happened to that attitude?
People today only want the one dog that's gonna make studs. They don't want a one dog that's gonna champ out no more or be grand champion or be national winner. They just looking for the freak show that everybody want to breed to, so they can retire early.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Bingo.
That is definitely. I see that a lot.
You see that dog produce all these dogs that become champions and grand champions and make nice litters and but that one dog, he just goes to sit on the shelf, and that person, they disappear.
Yep. We was just talking about this, Tyree.
Or they don't disappear. They jump on the next hype train. And now that's the next new dog. That's the next new wave. That's the next new thing that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, man. The love for these dogs has disappeared over greed and over hype. You know what I'm saying? I remember when we used to get together. Remember, we used to get together at shows, man, and people used to be there for the competition. The people used to be there to take down the next dog. You know what? I'm gonna breed this dog. The motivation was to breed the next litter that'll take down this next camp right here.
Yes, and Joel, what does that do, bro? What does that do? That's elevating everybody's yard, because that's healthy competition. That's healthy competition, because okay, that dog right there won. Now I'm making my business to breed my next dog to beat that dog. That's motivating you to breed better.
Facts. Motivation, exactly, Avatar. That it's definitely a lost art, man. And we here at No Bull-ish TV, man. All the guests that I have on, me and Tyree. I know I speak for me and Tyree. We're here to bring that back, man. We're here to bring.
Yes, God. Yes,
we're
Lord.
here to bring that motivation back for people to compete, man. You know what I'm saying? Now it's not about competition. It's about who can do this shit right. Who can do it right? I sent you the link, Jerry. I sent you the link in your inbox. It's who can do this shit right. This is now the instead of oh, we're gonna take this camp down, or we're gonna take this dog down by going in the lab and doing it. Now it's about doing it right. Where did we go? Where do we go, man? You see what hype and greed would do? This is what it's done to us, man. It's to where we got to go back in the lab to create the standard all over again, man. That's what it seems like, because there's too many pocket dogs. it's too many pockets. If you ask me, there's too many pockets, and there's not enough standards, or they hiding. Please show me where the standards are at.
And bro, just like Tyree said earlier too, they've completely neglected the XL class. Completely neglected it. I mean, I've seen no development. At least with the standards, you at least seen it move around, and it might not be good, but it's moving around. The XLs have been stagnant.
Facts. Hey, that is true. I would say that, right? I would say the stack offs have killed the shows, but I'm gonna tell you something. The ABKC used to do stack offs in 2014, 2015, man. This is what the breed started off as doing. Stack offs. Like, we can't stop doing that. Let's not stop doing that, because that's gonna bring more healthy competition. But we need to figure out how to do it in a more healthier way, instead of everybody doing it for the $20,000. Everybody trying to do it for the $50,000 stack off. That's what's killed it. The money, the greed. That's what.
And also, bro, it's turned into the stack offs are only for certain dogs. Like, stack offs have become it's an extreme sport. Only the extreme dogs are stacking off. Where back in the day, shoot, we were stacking up classics, stacking up pockets, stacking up XL. The stack off was stack off. You put them in there.
The biggest head,
you were stacking the dogs. Period. It wasn't just about is this dog more extreme than this dog? It was about the overall look of the dog. It's like everything is. My point is, everything seems to be turning towards this extreme movement, and I get it. I get what they're trying to do. I really do. And I know what I sound like. Sounds like I'm really hating on the extremes, but I'm really not.
You're not.
I'm trying to make a point here about, if you keep pushing towards that end, that extreme thing, that it is impossible to keep the breed functional and healthy if you're breeding towards an extreme end.
We need to have stack offs like the pocket with the best stifles, the standard with the best stifles.
Force them to do things that are correct.
The best rare movement. The best rare movement gets $500. How about that? The best stifle gets $500. How about that? Instead of these messed up dogs. I'm about to say it, but these messed up dogs getting praised, man, because that's what I see. I see a lot of dogs that's nice, looking nice from the front, but they look like a limousine in the back, man. You can see they tuck and they so long. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a good turn to stifle, or they do have good turn to stifle, but they just. And another thing I see, man, that kind of irks me off: dogs that have that's over angulated, that they stack way further than what they should be. Yeah, they got good turn to stifle, but guess what? You got to stack their feet way back in order. I seen a breeder, an old school breeder. I ain't gonna say his name because a lot of people love him. I seen an older school breeder that everybody love, and they say his name, and his dog is over angulated, and his dog looks weak from the rear. And is praised. Why? Because of his name. And that's horrible, man. We got to start being honest, man, with ourselves. If we want this breed to move forward, man, we got to say, nah, you know what? That dog is just a tool, man. Y'all stacking these dogs up like they the creme de la creme. I have dogs over here that I can do the same damn thing with, that I can stack up and say, oh, man, this is where it's at. But it's not. I understand that these dogs are my layups, man. These dogs are the layups, man, for my 3-pointers to end up coming for me to warm up so I can get my Steph Curry on in the future. But that's not where we at right now. Or I could get my dunk on, you know what I'm saying? But they're layups right now, man. And I understand a lot of these people are having these layup dogs, and they're showing them like they're slam dunk or Steph Curry dogs, man. And that's the problem too.
Absolutely. And well, we kind of are, as a community, like I keep saying we, and I'm not pointing fingers, but I'm speaking on a community thing.
I understand what you're saying, fam.
We keep we keep spreading the narrative as if you breed to El Segundo, El Dog right here, the wave dog. You don't need but one breeding. You got what you need. We are pushing that false narrative with these big named wave dogs. It's like, well, I got this dog blood. I got this dog blood. So that means now you there. You just there because you bred this dog one time. You there now. It's time to go in the ring. It's right. A false narrative, and people are pushing it for the money because they know they can sell you. Hey, you got this dog blood. I can give you the highest stud fee. Blah blah blah. You get it. Now that person who's not as educated as you now believes in their own mind that they got what it takes in the bully game because they bred to that particular bloodline.
That's a fact, man, and that's far from the truth. Instead of pairing up proper dogs, they're pairing up to a dog that they think is proper, but is really not for their camp.
Right. Correct.
A lot of
correct.
You know, I think I told you about this, man, when I was talking to you about my planned breedings ahead of time. That I was gonna breed to this dog or that dog, but I decided to go the other way and breed to my production, because that's the right thing to do. But my mind, you know how many times just talking to Ike, I was gonna breed to this dog, I was gonna breed to that dog, I was gonna breed to this dog, I was gonna breed to that dog. But nah, man, that's not where it's at, man. It's not where it's at, man. You gotta breed it tight, breed it right. That's what.
And bro, just to add to that, we talked, as me and you were talking, remember, and I was like, hey, listen, it's not wrong to go get outcross. That's you got to do that at some point anyway.
Facts.
But a lot of people have the wrong impression about certain, like, just because for the sake of just saying, I gotta say, just to make it make sense. Let's say Rocco, for instance, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna outcross to a Rocco bloodline dog, okay? People just think, okay, I breed to this Rocco bloodline dog, I'm going to get these Rocco traits. It's like, you don't understand. That's not how you breed. Like certain bloods, you can't just go touch it one time and all of a sudden you got pheno, geno, everything. They don't work that way. It doesn't work like that. You got to breed that shit in to mesh with yours to make that shit balance out. And you trying to get those certain traits from that bloodline. If you don't have that bloodline bred in correctly, you're never going to get traits. You're just paying all this money for traits that you're never going to see.
Facts. Hey, Tyree, you hear that, man? Tyree, is he still with us? Man, he be doing this all the time.
We got us on pause.
I know, right, man? I like what EBKC says. Also, really think we should limit grand champions to being adults. No offense, Joel. I love what your productions. I love what you're doing. And he also says anything under a year should be junior champ or junior grand champ. I believe that. That's good. Hold up, let me call him, man. He might think he's.
Yeah, I like that idea because the dog's gonna. If it's only a year, you're not even looking at the finished product.
So yeah, he said he's asleep. Yeah. So definitely, I like that right there, man. And I believe that, you know what I'm saying?
And I got a close friend of mine who just went through something similar to that right at Nationals. That dog, she had a dog that champed out as a pocket bully, champed out, gets to Nationals because he champed out so young. When he got to Nationals, he had grown. So they put the wicket on him and he was no longer a pocket. But he's already champed out, become a grand champion as a pocket.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy, right? And now you get to Nationals, the biggest stage, the show that you worked your ass off to get to, and you get there, and because you grand champ this dog out at such a young age, he gets to National. He is now over a year. He's grown, and now he's above the standard height. He's above your pocket height.
Right, and you're right, and you got in your mind that that's a pocket. You're ready to work.
He's just grand champ. He's grand champ as a pocket.
Hey, y'all, please like and share the video, man. I appreciate it, man. I don't ask for no money. I don't have no merch to sell. We got dog treats. Just to let you know, we got dog treats. Oh yeah, I gotta hit you about that, Ike, too, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, do that.
Man. I'm gonna hit you up about that as well, because we're gonna get back on what we was talking about when I was at your house about that.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah, we need to link up for sure. y'all please, Tyree, you back with us, fam?
Yeah, I had to clean up something right fast. Puppy piss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
y'all
but
make sure y'all get that sucking blow and whatnot. 2,300. Joel,
get
tap
out of
in
here
with
with that
Ernest
bullshit.
Inbox.
Nah,
Get
tap in
y'all
with
like
Tyree.
2,300.
Tap in with that sucking blow, man.
2,300.
He said he
Joel
gonna get
got
shirts made. He gonna get shirts made. You know,
I'm gonna get shirts made, but
sucking
Joel
blow.
got y'all for the sucking blow.
Nah.
Kits and
He
whatnot.
got Tyree said he'll do it for 1,500. He trying to cut my throat. Somebody hit me up and told me he said 1,500. He
Hey,
trying to cut
look,
my throat.
I'm gonna give y'all the real sauce. Go to Ike shop and whatnot for the sucking blow AI kits. It's on the
Oh
front shelf.
Lord.
Yeah.
On the front shelf.
Hey, Ike,
Hey,
man,
Y'all
tell
listen, Tyree.
hey,
Hey,
Y'all
Ike,
listen,
hey,
Tyree. That's a long way to travel to get got.
hey, Ike, on a serious on a serious note, man, tell them about your business and what you offer out here in is North Carolina, southern Virginia area.
Yeah, we're in the the most northeastern corner of North Carolina. We're in Currituck, North Carolina, which a lot of you know as the Outer Banks, Nags Head, all of that's pretty much our vicinity. We are OBX Bully Boutique. We have opened a boutique where it's like we Dremel nail. We specialize in high anxiety dogs, where where dogs that don't want their nails done can't take them to the vet. You take them to the vet, they got to be sedated, so it costs you $100 and some just to get your dog nails done because they got to sedate them. We specialize in those dogs, just the nails. We do not groom. We just do the nails on high anxiety dogs, things like that. Also, we have a boutique in the back where there's doggy collars and clothes and doggy this and that, this knickknacks and stuff. And we also partner up with Andrika Yoga Studios, where my partner Gerard and Keisha, they make candles, all the smell goods that you can use for your house, diffusers, all that stuff, and also yoga. So that's in Moyock, North Carolina, Currituck County. So check us out. Go online. You can go online. Hit us at obxbulliesboutique.com.
And soon they'll have treats as well, man. No bullish dog treats, man. Bougie dog
Oh,
treats.
absolutely. We need to talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about that.
AI kits too.
But definitely we need to take this breed more seriously, man. We need to because we have something special on our hands, us right here, and I heard something that Bashar said that I really agree with. What the old school breeders did for us is already here. The sauce is already here. We do not need to reinvent the wheel. That is stupid.
Right.
That is dumb, man. And I heard him on a video recently, said somebody had an interview with him and they were interviewing him at Nationals. I'm going to try to get him on. I've been kind of critical about a couple of his dogs. So I hopefully to get him on the show, man. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just honest. And another thing, about
call him.
Me too. I can call him as well. This is the only platform. This is the only platform on the internet in the dog American Bully diaspora where you're gonna get straight talk like this, where you're gonna get open forums for people to jump in and actually have this conversation and talk. You can speak your mind. We can agree to disagree, or we cannot. Either you speaking straight bullshit or you speaking no bullish at all. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason for this podcast is no bullish. You know what I'm saying? It's the real talk, man. We really love this breed, man. The people that I have on Isaac Sands, Tyree, myself, we love these dogs. My no bullshitters in the chat, we love these dogs, man. We're not playing around with these. We don't want these dogs to just keel over and die. We don't want these dogs to just be taken over by any Joe Schmo that says, oh, we want to add mass onto the man. This is crazy, man. The narrative that's been lately being passed, man, about these dogs, bro. It's crazy, man. Y'all extreme people, y'all need to team up with some people that got classics, right? That got some classics, and y'all need to produce some real dogs. Functional moving dogs that will chase something down and look how you want them to look at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a middle ground.
Bro, listen, I pose a question to every breeder that's in this chat, every breeder that's listening, if you consider yourself a true American bully breeder and you claim that you care about this breed, ask yourself this question. Think about the price that you are asking someone to pay you for one of your pups. And then think about, are you selling that person, you're asking that person to pay that amount of money, are you selling that person a dog that they're going to stay in the vet with constantly, paying more money than what they already paid you for the dog? How would you pay for one of your pups and be trusting that you're not going to spend your days in the vet? Think about that. Ask yourself that. And if you can be confident and say, I know that I'm putting a healthy dog in the hands of these people, you're asking people to pay as much as a used car for one of these dogs. Think about that. As much as a used car for one of these dogs, are you willing as a true breeder to say, yep, it's worth it?
I can outrun a lot of these damn dogs. Throw that motherfucker away. I'm sorry.
You motherfucker pay $8,000 and somebody paid $8,000 for the dog.
$8,000 for one of these damn dogs, man.
You better,
you know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker.
Throw that throw him like a football. Punt that motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't mean to be like his dog abuse or anything like that, but throw that motherfucker away. Pet home it. Fix it.
When you got them bought that motherfucker.
Facts. The facts. Listen, it's dog abuse. These people want these Arnold Schwarzenegger dogs, man.
Facts.
But
facts, Jerry.
What he saying?
We rarely have to go to the vet. We don't like no BS over here. I only go to the vet, and I'm saying this like straight up.
Me too.
I've only had to go to the vet for C-sections.
Yeah, breeding. I go to the vet for breeding, Tyree. You right.
Vaccinations happen here.
Yep.
So,
that is a fact.
Laceration, dog need to be sold up, happens here. Dead serious. Like I told Joel about that one day. Like I got full medical kits. I sold my dogs up. I got antibiotics. I got anesthetics. I got everything. I can knock them out for 2-3 hours if I need to, or 8 hours. They can go straight to sleep. And
bro, I got two daughters. Bro, I got 2 daughters in the medical field. Any of my dogs need stitching. My daughter stitch them dogs. I go to the vet for breedings.
Me too. I think I've been to
the because I count days. I don't even do progesterone. So
I've been to the vet for a couple of dogs that had stomach issues. The couple of my dogs passed away. My older dog Bane and Nubia had passed away because they had uncontrollable issues that I couldn't. That wasn't my fault.
Yeah, that doesn't count when you have emergency issues, bro.
Yeah,
right.
Like Odin,
but besides that, shots fired has only been to the vet one time for an issue where I had to take him because he got bit by a spider on the side of his face, and I didn't even have to take him then. I took him because I just wanted to be safe, because it was on his face. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be safe as possible because this is my baby, man. I love that dog, man.
Could have been something that affected his brain or anything.
At facts, and it was huge. It was like a almost like a softball. So I was like,
well, bro, but y'all, to my point, gentlemen, y'all are speaking to my point. You are that confident as a breeder that your dog's gonna be okay.
Right.
Because they're healthy. They were bred correctly. They're taken care of. I feel great when I collect the money for my puppy. I know that I've given someone something that is worth what I asked them to pay me.
Hey man, even when the dogs are running full speed and when their back feet are off of the air and they're to the side like this, nah, bruh. Nah. That's not right. That's not right, man.
Look,
that ain't right. That is not proper. That's not proper. That's not proper motion for reach for a dog to kick their legs to the side, man, when it's in full sprint. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be a used car salesman in the hood we get anybody riding today. Slow down.
Exactly. But that's what the bully community is right now.
We get anybody riding today. Good credit, bad credit, no credit.
That's what the bully community is, bro.
Hey, let's plug in this machine and let's erase the engine light off this motherfucker. And let's sell this motherfucker. It's a Porsche. We can get it right. Yeah, it got a transmission issue, but let's get the let's get this
Hey, look,
motherfucker engine light up off this motherfucker, and we can
take that
sell
bitch
this
through the
bitch.
pressure washer, spray the door jambs, spray the engine off,
Everything. Hey,
spray
Tyree,
up under the car,
that bitch dripping oil like a motherfucker.
dripping oil like a bitch. You ain't gonna know it for
Let's
another
put some
week.
butt. Hey, he got some tape around that motherfucking shit, yo.
It look good though.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just sit it right there. But listen, when it's time to go,
That
guess
motherfucker look
what?
good sitting in the driveway.
Hell
Soon as you
yeah,
get that bitch to the stop sign, that bitch cut off.
cut right off. Cut right off. And this is not what we want, man. We want more dogs like the bus, man, doing that. Man, this is messed up that we already don't have these dogs that's in agility competitions, man. That's doing this stuff, man. That we moved actually backwards. You know what I'm saying? Because of a movement of people who think I'm gonna go ahead and say it like that Rocco blood. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna just say it like Rocco, man. You know, like that dog, I respect what that dog has done, but I feel like that dog has done more. I don't want to say more damage, but it hasn't done our breed justice, man.
Damage.
Hey, let me stop you. Let me stop you, bro. Let me stop you. I agree and I disagree.
Well, the people who
that
don't
dog
know how
has
to
been
breed,
the most. That dog has been the most blood. That blood has been the most mishandled in our breed.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's what I was. That's the word that I was trying to figure out. Like it hasn't been bred right. There's a lot of
I've seen Rocco dogs that are absolutely phenomenal, bro. For real, I've seen some great ones.
Me as well.
You know,
me as well.
But it's everybody trying to recreate the wheel, just like you said
Facts.
earlier.
Facts.
Everybody trying to recreate the damn wheel. And it's if you're doing that out of for real, man, you were just trying to create a better dog and you messed it up, blah blah blah. I get it, but when you just doing it chasing the bread, bro, come on, man.
And I'm not gonna say Rocco. I'm gonna say the breeders, right?
No,
Because
hold on.
let me get this off real quick. There's people who are stud owners that don't ask for pictures and videos of these dogs moving. Knowing that guy ain't got good rare movement, but you about to breed this dog that's double bred already with bad hips. You know what I'm saying? But they look good, but they got bad hips. They might not have bad hips, but guess what? Their mother, their grandmother does, their great grandmother might have it. But then you want to breed this dog to another female that don't got good rare movement. Guess what that's gonna do, man? That's gonna fuck the dog up even more, man, because you compacting that shit even more. Because you don't know if this person would own that female who's they mother don't have good hips, they grandmother don't got good hips. It's just a fucked up situation.
And the stud owner ain't give a damn because he was just collecting the stuff fee.
He just collecting the stuff fee. My bad.
See, look,
my bad. Go ahead, man.
My thing with the Rocco thing was, to me, Rocco was a cheat code always.
And it's not
Rocco
just him. It's not just him. It's China Boy. It's all of them. There's a lot of them dogs that's out there.
But Rocco had, even with them, Rocco had the most influential breeding time in the last 10 years of a dog in the game. He had the most influence on a lot of people that thought they were going to get Rocco because of the promotion, but a lot of people never even saw him in person to see if that's what they wanted. Then the whole thing about It Creates Mass, that stopped a lot of people from really creating programs. That stopped 50% of the breed from trying to create programs, because now you have a cheat code. I could breed to this right here and get what I need and breed back to it.
Man, it's a lot of other dogs from that blood that people celebrate that got bad rare movement. Man, horrible, bro. How about this? There's people that this is a hint for y'all. If y'all see a video of a dog, he just standing still. They got the video up. And as soon as that dog tries to move an inch, they cut that bitch off.
It's over.
Cut the video off.
Don't breed to that dog, bro. Don't breed to that dog. I know a lot of good breeders that I seen their production off of these certain dogs. bad rear movements, bad, so stiff. Dog, your dogs are suffering, bro. These dogs are
conversation about that.
Just talk about that.
These dogs are suffering in silence, man. Just because you want to get a bag or you just want some hype, man. These dogs are suffering, man, and they're suffering happily for you, and they love you. You know, they didn't ask to come here like that. They didn't ask to come here fucked up. But you know what? You know what? Just for greed and hype, we'll do just about anything, man. And we breeding these fucked up dogs. And a lot of these people who are talking about this extreme breed, y'all dogs are fucked up too. And y'all asking to add more shit onto these dogs, more mass, more weight, more muscle. Y'all don't even understand what NO2 is. Y'all don't even understand how the lungs work or how the blood works throughout the body in order to obtain that muscle and to keep that muscle on the body and for it to be a dog that can work more properly.
But
you know what I'm saying? Because all of that work.
This goes back. It goes deeper than that, because before you even can get to that point to understand those type of things, you got to understand the capacity and what you're dealing with, because for us is going to be different for a dog. Not only is it going to be different for a dog, it's going to be different for a pit bull than a bulldog. So now looking at your dog, depending on what you're dealing with, you have to know what your dog is made up of. This goes back into knowing what you're breeding to, knowing how to identify traits, looking at some of these dogs and knowing which bulldog was used to create that bull.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. NO is important. A lot of people need to get more into the science of these dogs, man, and just understand there's so many things that we can do holistically as well to help these dogs preserve and get better from where they're at. But nothing's gonna stop these dogs from bad hips. They got bad hips. It is what it is, bruh. And a lot of these people, guess what? They trying to make their money back because they done spent $8,000, $5,000, $6,000 for this stud and to produce bad hips. Now these people are trying to make their money back. They don't want to take no loss. Exactly. It's crazy, man. It's a pyramid scheme with these extreme dogs. There's a lot of and I'm not gonna just put it on the extreme dogs. There's people that got pocket bullies that's like that, man. Horrible rare movement. There's people with standards that's like that, man. That's horrible rare movement, man. It's just messed up. I'm not just gonna put it on extreme dogs. It's the whole breed as one, man. But I'm just highlighting that these extreme dogs don't have an actual standard behind them like the standard or the pocket dogs and the XL dogs do. So and they're not actually showing. They're just standing there on the table or standing there in the ring. They're not really asked to move. They're just standing there.
Nope. And you made a good point about the science, man. A lot of people. That's why I hate the whole breeder term thing. It irks the shit out of me because there are so many people who come into this game. I'm gonna be a breeder. I'm gonna breed, but have not one iota of what they're doing. And you come into this thing and they don't. It shows that you don't really have a love for the dogs because you're producing dogs that are in pain because you have no idea about dysplasia and all these other issues, and you're just breeding because you need to make this money back. I spent this much money on this stud feed. I got to get my money. These pups got to go. Blah 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 blah. And you pass on. I got blood. I got this blood. I got this. You just selling the blood. You don't care what the dogs look like. You don't care what the flaws are. You just get in your paper. That's the shit that's killing the breed right there, bro. It's that shit.
That's a fact, man. We just need to do better. We need to actually start saying something. That's why I'm ready to be Scarface, man. I'll be the bad guy. People can hate me because I love these dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? And if a dog, and there's somebody yesterday that hit me up and said, "Yo, I'm about to breed to this dog. Can you tell me what you think about this dog?" Right? I said, man, you got video on the dog or the dog moving, man? Because the dog looked like it got straight stifles from what I'm looking at. I'm talking about no angulation, none. Zero on both legs. You know how you usually see one leg, it might look straight, but the other one, it looks bent, and you can see this motherfucker didn't have that. This motherfucker was straight like a damn board, like both legs. So I said, yo, have dude send you a video. Oh, he told me later on today. I said, if he don't send you video, don't send him don't send him the deposit. I'm telling you, don't send him the deposit, right? He said, all right. He told the dude, yo, I'm gonna wait for you to send a deposit because I want to see the dog moving. And so this dude's new. So he asked, who you talking to? he sent me the screenshot. I said, tell him me. I don't give a fuck. And I knew who the dude was, right? So the dude hits me up and says, yo, man, why you getting in my business? I said, yo, first off, it is my business when somebody hit me up and ask me what they think of a dog and this and that. So it is my business. Now go and get on your job and send that man a video. Why you hitting me up? Why you ain't sending this man a video of your dog? What you got to hide?
Red flag.
So the dude didn't end up breeding. He didn't end up sending the dude his no stuff. He was like, yo, I'm telling you, he hiding something, bro. And guess what? I talked to a couple other people. Matter of fact, I talked to somebody today about that damn because I was making inquiries about the dog. And I hit somebody up that yo, he said that dog moves like it got arthritis in both of his legs, like it's straight. You know them dogs that walk, they walk like this, they back legs are like this. That's how they said the dog walk.
Tyree.
Golden Child.
No, remember who we were talking about? Who we were talking about like yesterday when I told you about we seen the dog for the first time and it was moving like he had stilts in the back.
Facts. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
Yeah,
But the dude made a post about me. I'm a hater. Oh, he ain't say my name, but I knew who he was talking about. Oh, he getting in people's, and he tried to make it sound good. I'm getting in people's inbox, telling them not to breed to the dog. No, I didn't say that. I told them if you can't send a video, I got on that dude's post and I said it. Yo, it was me. And I said, if dude can't send that man a video. Why you ain't sending him a video? Why you making a post? This time that you made a post, you could have took a video of that straight leg dog moving, like you got the dog bandaged up in the back. You know, you could have. Yo, the dude deleted the post. He deleted the post because people were like, damn, you know that dog got bad rear. You know that dog can't move good, dog. And people started going in on him, like in the comments. He wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. Like, come on, bro.
See, Joel, that's what's wrong. We don't have that.
These niggas accountable.
We don't have that accountability in our breed. We don't have it. We don't have that honesty. We don't have that accountability because everybody about the paper.
Hey, I ain't saying who it is, man. It's not right. It wasn't right. You know, but he's a known dude though, man. But it ain't right. It's not right. And I told the dude, I went back in his inbox. I said, what you doing ain't right. Then you made a post about it, man. That ain't right. Dude deleted me and blocked me. Cool. I don't need to be your friend. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing some dishonest stuff like that. You wouldn't even send the dude a video of your dog moving. Anybody asked me for a shots fired video? Bow. I was quick to do that shit. How many videos you want? I got videos of him on a spring pole. I got videos of him trying to chase rabbits down. I got videos of him going after a squirrel. What you want? What you want?
You need a shots credit? Hey,
that's my brother. That's my shut the fuck up. That's my brother. He tried to start shit right now with me. He tried to get Tyree out of there. He tried to get Tyree started.
Everybody know. Come see me. I need shots fired credits and whatnot. I got a few of them on hand. Come see me and whatnot.
Hey, yo, Tyree, pedal them shits.
Damn, Ike, man, you with the shits, man. We just talking about upstanding fucking behavior, man, and now you up here with the shits.
Look, for a limited time only, I got Freak Nasty open too and whatnot.
You got a what?
For a limited time only, I got Freak Nasty open also.
Who's that? Oh, that's his dog?
Yeah.
Freak Nasty. We got some Freak Nasty stud credits over this bitch.
Hey, you got them Samuel Winston gonna go in on y'all motherfuckers.
Tell him to come with it. Hey,
Yeah.
what's that dog he got now?
Got the bull.
He had him at the show. I remember.
Yeah, he had him at the show.
Yeah. He tells Sam, come over here. He come over here. He wants to. I'm gonna have some stud credits for sale off him too.
Biggie the bull.
Yeah,
Biggie the Bull.
If Sam come up here, y'all, I got official stud credits going for the low.
Hey, on some real shit. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to close all my dogs to the public. Every last one of them. I'm about to close like my new studs that's out now. I'm about to close all of them motherfuckers, man.
I'm glad I ain't the public.
You're not, but you know what I'm saying? Because there's I don't mean to sound. Remember that word sadiddy? I don't mean to sound big head or nothing like that. But y'all don't deserve to capitalize off of the hard work that I've done.
Right, I feel you. Hey, look, Joel, look, me and Tyree was just talking about certain individuals earlier today, how certain individuals with good blood keep they shit closed. You notice there's certain individuals that certain blood you can't get. Like, you know it's out there, you see it in shows, but it's just seem like you don't see a lot of it floating around, and because they don't make it accessible.
Nah. I'm not at that point, actually, to be honest with you. A real breeder, we like as myself that's working, they don't put out subpar blood. They don't try to let people breed to they subpar dogs that are like tools to build to get better dogs. They're not letting people use them dogs at all. They're waiting 5-6 years until they got that consistent litter, and they're like, oh, okay, this is it right here. Yeah, this is a consistent national winners in this pedigree. I mean, in this breeding.
Right. Those are we're speaking about, bro. Those are the true breeders who he's that person. That right there tells you that person is not in it for the bread.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm about to, and the puppies that I'm about to have, they're gonna go to all co-owns. Every last one of them gonna be co-owned, man. Unless they not co-ownable, and I get them fixed, and I'm sending them to a pet home. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm not selling dogs.
Co-owns over here for $10K. What's up?
God damn. Damn.
That's how you keep the whole litter right there. Damn it.
You gonna keep the whole litter 10K, boy. Trust me.
But see, but like 90% of the pups I sell, 90% of the pups I sell go to pet homes. I don't, and I'm happy with that. I don't care.
Right. That's what I want.
And I don't care if like my name ain't out there like in the bully community. Or I don't got no puppies on. I don't
the bully community. It's about the people. It's about the public that want the dog.
Right. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to put good dogs in good homes.
People forget that the community is comprised of breeders and show handlers. That's what the bully community is. Like, the people that are buying dogs, these are everyday lawyers, doctors, people on boats, hikers. These are not people in the community. These are customers. These are people enthusiasts that want a pet. They're not in the bully community.
So the dogs that I feel. Did y'all see that question that was asked right there? Seeing the direction the ABKC is going, does it discourage you guys from now showing? No. That's one judge. That's a judge that picked the dog. It's not the whole ABKC judge that came. Listen, the top dog, the number one dog, if he would have won it, then you would have been like, oh, the ABKC's going in the right direction. If Hangman would have won it, oh, the ABKC's going in the right direction. And that was the last year's national winner. So come on, let's not act like that, man. It's us as breeders that gotta just like the judge said that picked the national winner. He said, y'all need to start cooking up in the oven. Y'all need to start producing dogs that's worthy to be the next national winner, that has balance, that's a good dog. That's what y'all need to do. Instead of sitting up here arguing and crying, y'all need to get into the kitchen. Y'all need to start cooking. And that's true.
I agree with him.
I'm gonna have him on the show soon. He was already on here one time. I'm gonna have him on here again. We're gonna speak dogs, and it's gonna be respectful. I ain't gonna allow none of y'all to disrespect because he's a close friend of mine and he's a mentor of mine as well. So, and we talk.
No bull is t-shirts coming out. Don't bitch breed.
Ooh, hey, yeah, you got to get a cut for that one, bro. I got to give you a cut for that one. Don't bitch breed.
Hey, that judge we got dogs.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Hell
Well,
yeah. And his wife is one of the best handlers in the game.
Oh, well, you just let him know that we got stuff is available off his dogs when he come up here.
Oh shit!
From now on, anybody want to come up here, that you got to drop in them
my brother Jermaine.
off.
I'll buy one.
Look, he got big pockets. He ready to get 2 shots credits, a credit from 2-3 judges. My boy ready to move.
At the end of the day, boy, he do got big pockets. I ain't gonna lie. I don't mean to tell your business, bro, but he got big pockets, man. He's sitting on a big wallet. I know he got back issues. He got back issues, man, because he got to sit like this when he go in the car. Anyway, he sit down, he sits sideways, left to the right. I'm telling you.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. Fat Wallet, you remember them dogs I was talking about earlier for 10K? I tell you what, I give you a deal of a lifetime. You won't never hear about this ever again in your life. I give you the whole litter for 10K. Take them all. Take all of them. They not bad puppies. I just got 3 females about to come in heat. Forget it. Let them all go.
Yeah. So now we're gonna have John Certeza on here, man, and I'm telling you, man, he been in the game for a minute, man. And hey, Jermaine, I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah, he got you and whatnot. I'm gonna get you the stud, and when it's time to breed,
I might have one for you right now. Be honest with you, I'm trying to let my tri-male go to a good home. But you gotta come pick him up, and I'll let him go for nothing for you. You come just grab him. But
I saw how he did me just then. I was about to say that man.
That's my brother. That's my brother, though, man. That's my brother, man. God damn.
That man just came up in there like, yeah, nah. I got a dog for you. No, I'm playing.
Hey, but at the end of the day, man, all jokes aside, man.
Yeah, Black Dynasty. Look, I told him that earlier. He playing. I keep telling him, breed that boy.
Hey, yeah, I am breeding him, man. The next year is the last year that I'm keeping him open, man. He's gonna be 9 years old in 2026, and I think that should be it for him. You know what I'm saying? It's time for me. It's time for me to stop riding off of that dog and to produce something and have something that can take his place, man. That's what every breeder should be doing. Every stud owner, man, should have a dog to be doing that, man.
Facts.
We talked about somebody today that had a dog and he didn't keep enough putbacks. He didn't keep enough productions.
Bingo. Preach, brother, preach.
You gotta keep them. You gotta. I learned a long time ago, and I had to force learn because since I started with Edge and everybody was moving into the Dax wave heavy, I couldn't get breedings like I wanted off my boy because everybody wanted some. Hey, do we got Dax in him? Nope. But he a bull. But they wanted Dax. So I had to actually force breed him out to create productions to be able to be where I'm at now, to be able to have dogs that I could breed out or breed back to some of the Dax dogs and stuff like that.
Yeah, we would talk about that individual who bred himself. He chased the bag so much because the dog was, one of the biggest dogs in the community. He was studding. He was making a bag off the dog, but he was making so much money, he wasn't breeding. We were seeing all these sons and daughters off the dog. And wonderful.
Nah. We ain't. We talked about this before, but that's not who it is.
Oh, yeah, but there's same thing.
Yeah, but the dude never kept nothing. But the dude never I like that bitch. Just do this for a back.
Hey, Isaac, the dude we would talk about did the same shit.
He know. You
shit.
Same shit. But They sit up here and make posts like they love these dogs so much and they love this and that. They fucking bullshitters. They're the biggest scam artists on. You can honestly, if you know what you're looking at, you can tell these people are con artists, man. You could tell what they're actually doing. Look at their yard. Look at their blood. How does their blood align? Are they jumping all over the place? Are they building off of these studs? Are they building off of these studs that's these historic dogs don't have one, don't have nothing double tripled up on their yard with that shit. That is sad.
Doggone MIA.
Or if the dog's not MIA, like that should be a big warning sign that you don't have any blood, you don't have any sons off of that dog on your yard or in a cut somewhere that you can actually that's running for nationals or anything like that. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Marco Garcia did the damn thing at nationals, his own production, a male that he got that won the I think it was the pocket. Was it the pocket or it was a pocket class? It was a champion class dog. Won the champion class, man. That I salute that brother, man, because that's his own shit off of the work that he done in his own yard. You know, salute to anybody at nationals that produced that shit, that actually bred those dogs themselves off of a male. Not I understand the females are the creme de la creme. Trust me, I understand that. But you know how hard it is to buy a male and to create a legacy off of that male. It is hard. It is not easy at all. And I salute any breeder in the American Bully breed that has a dog like that.
Hey, Marco, like
what you say?
Marco is like that.
He is like that, and he is overlooked. Man.
Yes, I've always liked his yard. I've always liked what he did. He now that's a guy that's after the actual original standard, if you ask me.
Facts. Without talking much at all. You don't hear him beating his chest. You don't see him at all. He be ducked off. You might see him at shows, but that's about it, man. You know what I'm saying? And just look at these breeders. Listen, we giving y'all free game right here, dog. We giving y'all free game to these scam artists, right? There's people that'll speak loud about people stealing, but they stealing from y'all. They got the pastor's coat on, the cross chain, the crossed earrings, and all of that good stuff. They speaking a good word, but they around fucking Ellie Mill and fucking who else ever they can stick their dick up in all around, and they stick dick up in your husband too around the block. That's what they doing.
What?
Hey, listen. I'm talking about as soon as they fucking do their thing, they be like, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. They are getting you. Getting you, man. Y'all got to understand what are y'all looking at. Are you okay? Oh, I have shots fired, right? I'm producing. Look at the line that I'm producing him with. Most of the dogs that came off of my yard are shots fired dogs. You know what I'm saying? Till I decided to say, you know what? It's time for me to build an actual. When I started to understand how to breed, then I was like, okay, let me start building a legacy off this dog the correct way. But I had to get the females, the right females. I had to produce to the right females. It takes time to do that shit. It just doesn't happen overnight. You just don't get a bitch from over here. Nah, you got to create a daughter. Then you got to create a half son. Then you got sometimes the breeding is the auntie and the fucking half sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you see this guy?
Go ahead.
This guy, who do we think are the top breeders, whether you like him or not?
That's a hard question to answer because that depends on which you like. You know what I mean? When you talk about some who are the top breeders, that's a trick question because that depends on what it is that you like. Because if you're an extreme dog person, that breeder's going to be different than somebody who doesn't like extreme dogs. So saying who's the best breeder right now that's objectable. You know what I mean? That's to be that is upon the eye of the beholder. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha, bitch.
What was that? Oh, my bad.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh shit. Oh, hey, but listen, yeah, he's right. That's all. That's all opinions. But you can't hardly breed to them dogs. You can't. They not just letting anybody breed to their dogs. Marco and Oscar, you don't see too many people with they dogs in their yard.
That's the shit we was talking about earlier with me and
Oscar ain't
Tyree.
letting nothing go.
Yeah, they ain't
You
letting
don't-
nothing. You can't just breed to their dog. It's like Carlos too. You can't just come get that blood.
Nope. And that's what I'm about to be doing with my blood that I got now because the blood that I'm stacking up is rare. It is fucking rare. And I'm not gonna just be doing it like that, man. I'm sorry. It is so rare that that I don't see people capitalizing off of the dogs that I got in my pedigree like that. Sorry. Not sorry. But I don't. And I'm doing this with a legacy in mind, bro. That's what like I want to be up there with Marcos. I want to be up there with Carlos. I want to be remembered like Oscar Gomez. I want to be remembered like Robert Lee. That's the people who I want to be remembered like, man.
Yep.
You know? So yeah, man. You know, it's all subjective, bro. It's all about what you need on your yard, not what you want, but what you need. Do you need Marco's dog? Do you need Oscar Gomez dogs? Do you need Carlos's dogs? You know what I'm saying?
Obtain, yeah. What look are you trying to obtain?
Mm-hmm. Somebody says Asylum Bullies in Canada produces real nice pocket. Chanel Brown shows host and breeder. Okay. I'm not familiar with her.
Neither. I don't know her.
I'm big on breeding American bullies in this country. I'm sorry. That might sound fucking weird, but I don't want to go out of the country, even if they the neighbors up north. I don't want to do that. I want to breed something around the corner. I want to breed to something that I can reach out and touch or drive to, man. I can't drive to Canada. I got felonies. They ain't letting me in their country. I don't want none of their dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You know, but there's too many dogs out here. You know what I'm actually going to be doing? I'm be looking for line bred dogs that's so rare to add to my yard. Not these known dogs, bro. I'm gonna go the opposite way because it's too many, like Isaac said, there's too many people breeding, and Tyree said it's too many people breeding to these known studs or buying this triple, double, quadruple, quintuplet fucking bred dogs that you know they're shortening the pool. They're shortening the pool and a lot of these breeders don't even know how to even come out.
Bro, it's crazy. It's because it's so many breeders, bro. I've been lucky enough, blessed enough to connect with so many of them. There's so many breeders out here, bro, that people have no idea who they are that have some of the best dogs that I've seen.
Molly Fuchs, man, she's one of the most slept on fucking breeders in the game, bro. Molly Fuchs, man. Dog, you know how many people? Go ahead, my bad, bro.
You go ahead, bro.
You know how many people sleep on that lady, bro? There's people that sleep on her bloodline, man, like a motherfucker, man. She got some of the best dogs in the game, man, and she keep it quiet. There's breeders that you don't even know that I'm watching. I'm watching these people. I'm be using their dogs because they doing it right.
But you know why people don't know them? Because they don't need the hype to sell puppies and shit.
They don't.
You understand what I'm saying?
They
They're
selling
like
the
people.
pet homes.
Yeah. They don't have to sell to other breeders. So you never they never become the hype. I know all about it. They never become the hype because I didn't need the hype to sell my puppies. You know what I mean? My puppy's gone. They're gonna be gone. And so the people, the general public never get to hear about what happened. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't. It's
But
gotta
that's how
be
it's supposed to
about
be.
the,
Like
it's gotta be about the right
stealing
thing.
puppies shouldn't be a trophy case type thing. That's what people make it now. Like, oh, I sold
Right.
out the whole
Right.
litter, and we know what you're charging for your puppies. Like, you just trying to tell us you made 30, 40 grand off puppies. Like,
Facts, man.
It's not about that.
But bro, there's so many people that lie about that shit, bro. I sold a whole litter. They ain't paid. They sold a puppy for $1,500.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many people who lie about that.
It's for the alley-oop. It's for the alley-oop. It's for the alley-oop for the next litter, so they can actually sell those dogs for those prices. I'm telling you, man, that's what it is. It's the biggest. Listen, man, it's the biggest scam. A lot of us, I don't know about Isaac, but I'm pretty sure Isaac was a hustler back in the day. You know what I'm saying? On the
Man,
street.
you ain't see that picture of Ike.
I see the picture. I see the picture.
You know Ike was out here.
Hey, that's what I thought. How do you want it? How do you feel coming up as a nigga in the cash game living?
Skate park. I used to skateboard and shit. You know Ike was out here.
I was making that money.
Stop it.
So I heard about what they used to do at the skate parks.
Stop it.
You go get the fix that. Yeah, I know. I heard about it. Always a black guy at the skate park. That's who you get the shit from.
Hey, but that's that. Listen, man, it's too many people that's bringing that exotic breeder mentality into our game. We don't need it here.
Yes.
We don't need that here. Keep that shit over there. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want it over here. What happened to the breeders that wanted to create, like, see somebody with really, really good blood, instead of charging this person $5,000 for the stud fee, why don't you just charge them $1,500 for the stud fee? Huh?
Shit, what
$1,500.
Like it so much. Look, come on, I'm gonna get you doing that.
Pup back. Let me get a pup back. Let me do it for the back ends. What happened to that shit?
To that shit.
You know what somebody asked me? Yo, I had a close friend hit me up. Yo, man, I want to breed either Shots or his son, because his son got that ped that's undeniable. And I was like, you can breed either one of them. It's up to you, bro. How much you want? I said, give me a stack. Give me a stack. He's like, what about a pup back? I said, you could do that, but you're gonna sell the pup for me, and whatever you sell it for, you're gonna give me that money.
All right, Arthur. You
sell it for $2 grand. I need that $2 grand. You know what I'm saying? What? What happened? What happened? What I do? What I do?
Nah, you ain't do nothing with me. I said something. I thought you was gonna catch it, but I caught it.
Oh, I hear what you say. You said something blow, motherfucker.
You was like, nah. You was like, yeah, you might as well select and blow for that.
Nah, but it's a tight friend. Everybody ain't work. I ain't giving everybody no prices like that.
Nah. I'm talking about the pup back. You're like, you don't sell that motherfucker. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, I got puppies over here. I got dogs over here. You gonna sell that motherfucker? You got. They got.
That shit. That's part of your. Those pup backs. Those supposed to be part of your line. You know what I'm saying? When you building forward, you know.
Nah, but no. But I don't want that blood though. I'm helping him out.
Like doing the pup back then?
Huh?
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and just get cash.
No, but what I'm saying is I can do it for the back end. No, if you ain't got the money now, I can do it for the back end. That's what I'm saying. If you ain't got the money, that's what all I was saying. If you ain't got the money now, I can do it for the back end. I can do it for the pup back. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want that blood though. That's the only difference. He's trying to build something. off of my board. I can understand that. Go ahead. You know, but I don't want that. I'm not. That's not the direction I'm going in. I'm not trying to add that to my yard. That's all I'm saying.
So Pete Gang. So this, I wanted to say something about something you said a while ago.
Go ahead.
Back to like
you an asshole calling me Arthur. You fucked up for that one, man. You fucked up for that one.
Look. So back to the whole the gene pool thing. Like, right now, I guarantee I'm gonna say at least 60. I can name out dogs, and 60% of the breed would not know who none of them are. I can say at least 70% of the breed wouldn't be aware of. If they know the dogs, they don't know the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know that these dogs are keys to their success. You know what I'm saying? Because breeding all to the, see, when y'all was talking about the Rocco stuff earlier, Rocco,
which is a good tool. Don't get it. Don't think we just hating on the dog. He's a really good tool.
No, check me out. Rocco's blood for a while was a hype tool until people saw what Brim and Grimm and them could do. Then it was about mass. Then the mass chasing thing came about because it was about everybody wanted dogs that looked like Rocco. They wanted a Rocco, but he wasn't producing. You couldn't get a Rocco out of an anomaly.
Sure can't.
You can't get a dog. Look at Eminent and look at Rocco and tell me, how do you get another Rocco out of Rocco? You got to go back and figure out how that was made. And when you look at the whole litter, if anybody can see the whole litter, I'm not going to talk about that. But Rocco he's a big dog. He's the only one. Shamrock, another anomaly. You would never see another Shamrock out here. That time is even for now. That time is even. The only way you see another one is somebody take the new blood back to that blood to create something that looks like it.
Look at what Tori said.
Golden Child came up.
But Tyree, to what you're saying though is, I'm feeling what you're talking about, man. That whole thing with the anomaly. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you on that. You know what I'm saying?
And see, but look, those anomalies only come from where a piece of the blood has activated from the back end and it has reached to the front and took on the characteristics of those bulldog traits. Look at Eminent and then picture if you put Eminent on a standard frame, you get Rocco. Now you look back in the ped and you got to look at that body, that narrow. See, to me, Rocco has a more narrow style chest than some of the other bulls that he's got off of him. And that's the one thing I never liked. I always said he's like last year's national winner, Hangman, almost. There you go. Corrupt. Yeah, there you go. See, Corrupt. I just talked to Dave about this. Oh, see, back in the day, Razor's Edge was supposed to be the pure blood in the beginning, and we know that Gotti or Greyline was mixing stuff. They had Bulldog already. This is how the whole rivalry of Edge and Gotti was a thing. Edge didn't want that, but Cutthroat Camp was one of the first camps to incorporate the Gotti blood.
Join them together. Yes,
exactly. And then boom, you got Corrupt, this is where the sauce come from. The sauce came out of the Gotti side, and everybody say that it's it's paper hun, but it's not that it's paper hun. The dogs that he's comprised of, half of them brought in the Bulldog. Greyline definitely was mixing. They had people mixing Bulldog in. This is how Gotti line started.
Yo, hey Tori, there's a lot of people who had Razor's Edge, or there's other people who had these that was so against Dax. They were actually using Dax or Dax's dad or whatever they was using, or they was actually using secret sauce, and they was claiming that was original, no Dax blood or clean blood.
Gray line was pits. Them gray lines were pit bulls, but the West Coast boys was taking them gray line dogs to bulldogs. Was taking them gray line dogs to bulldogs, where Dave wasn't doing that.
Exactly, and that's how you get. That's where Gotti line starts. That's how Gotti line kicked off on the West Coast. They were comprised of gray line dogs mixed with bulldogs. If you go back to some of the earlier dogs around the same time that edge dogs were being created, look at the profiles and the silhouettes of those dogs. They had short backs, they had blocky bodies, they had blocky heads.
Bro, here's the biggest telltale sign that I want anybody to look at, man. They keep telling everybody Juan Gotti was have you seen Juan Gotti? Have you ever seen a picture or video of anything of Juan Gotti? You're telling me Dax descended from that? Bullshit. So you got to understand that they was mixing in the bulldogs, but it wasn't being talked about. They got to understand that shit. It wasn't being talked about. You're not going to find no damn paperwork that's going to take you back to that lineage. So
yeah, a lot of this stuff came out later in the years.
Right. Once they were already considered bullies, the dogs got single registered. Wow. That's where the bloodline began. Bro, how can Dax and Ichiban be brothers, litter mates?
Exactly.
Get real. Exactly. Real. Have you seen fucking Ichiban? There's no way him and Dax were out of the same litter. But they just people are just reaching.
Tori, I do agree with that, Tori. He was Romeo's paperwork. It says that it said he's an oldie bulldog.
Yes, he is. Romeo is the mix. Romeo is that mix. But that's the one that got single. Romeo is the one that got single registered. That's singled
out. But it said it though. It didn't. It wasn't hiding it that much because it definitely says F1 on that.
Yes, he was the first one that they single registered as the American Bully.
Yeah, see, and I did hear that Juan. See, I heard that Juan Gotti did have the bulldog in him, but they bred. He had that. What's that older bulldog? You know how the oldie look now, but back in the day, it was a lot.
It's called a Pacific Bulldog.
Yeah. It was a lot more leaner. That's why Juan Gotti still looks a lot leaner. But if you look at his head shape, his shoulder set, his forward chest, all of those things are there. Another thing is nowadays we're able to recognize the traits. So when we look back at some of these dogs, we're able to recognize what these things are. This goes into actually knowing the breeds of these dogs, knowing the pit bull, knowing the anatomy, knowing the bone structure, knowing where things supposed to sit on these dogs. So when you start seeing forward chest and forward shoulders, there's definitely bulldog in there. If you see the type of square blocky body, there's definitely bulldog in there.
Right.
That long rear, that long muscled rear where it's not short and compact. Yeah, that's
bro. People don't think Juan Gotti was like 20 inches tall.
hey, share the link so Tori G can come up here.
I'll send him a link right now. Masterpiece. Tori. People don't talk about Masterpiece, and a lot of people got Masterpiece up in their shit too, man. You know what I'm saying?
People, but see, and that's another thing, Magoo.
Then they discount Mikelands with Cracker Jack and all them.
Magoo.
Hey, what's up with those? When I first got into the game, there was these breeders. I think they were out of North Carolina, and they got banned because they were using bulldogs.
Carolina Bully.
No, see, that's not what they got banned, but they got banned because
they got banned for other shit.
They were buying people litters and they were registering it off of dogs that they had.
Yeah, they were doing some dumb shit.
They were doing crazy shit.
It was crazy because they already had bulls.
Yeah, and to this day, you breed to this dog, but be breeding to another dog.
You can go to their channel and they still upload here and there. They've got one of the biggest clearance camps that dogs have ample space to run. They have all sorts of dogs that's still alive to this day that they had 10, 20, 15, almost 15 years ago.
The son ruined it for the daddy. Yeah, the son ruined it for the daddy.
Yeah, man. When I see that was one of the first yards that I ever seen when I got into bullies, man. I was like, God damn, they got some dogs over there, boy. They dogs was badass, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
It actually was legit. Just that they started doing shicey shit.
North Carolina got some bulls, bro. Y'all be producing some bulls out there, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Carolina is the new capital of the bully.
Almost.
This
was
For real,
the hub
man.
at one time.
I gotta give it to y'all, man. I thought it was Virginia, but it ain't. And it's North Carolina, dog. It's North Carolina. Ain't nobody fucking with y'all. Hey, hold up. We got Tory G in the building, and we're gonna give you a quick 10-second applause.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Hold on, it ain't done yet. All right, there you go. Go ahead.
Now look, I agree with a lot of stuff dude was saying. I appreciate y'all fellas for bringing me up on the podcast because y'all was talking about the era that I was an enthusiast in. I mean, like I was watching Richard Barrera. I'm gonna tell you where the bully really came from. It came from them California vatos. You feel me? When they started getting them gray line dogs, they started wanting to add and get bigger. And so that was when Richard bought into them lowriders. Think about when we was getting lowrider magazines back in the day. We all copped them. You didn't see that stuff from the East Coast. You saw that on the West, in Texas.
Right.
You feel me? They always had the bully. What Dave did was he coined the name. You feel me? So Dave actually backtracked, you feel me, to chase them. But the smart thing he did on the business tip was, I'm gonna coin this and make this an actual name and an actual breed. That's what propelled him past them. But the bully always been here. Look back when Training Day came out. Remember when dude was dangling over the dog? You knew that was a bully down there. You feel me? And this is 2000. This is 99, 2000.
Bruh, I was in prison in 1996, and I was getting lowrider magazines, and there was some big-headed ass dogs up in there too. I remember.
The bully was around before 92. Before Dave came into the play, it was dogs out here, but they had names of, some people called them pits. You had band dogs. It just depends on where you were and what they were called. See, Virginia had them; they called them band dogs. They were outside big ass dogs that looked like pits and shit, but they were huge. Like you said, the West Coast and Texas had them already.
At the same, we had done it here, right here in Moyoc. We had done it. We had took a pit to an oldie back at the same time that shit was being developed, and we come out with the same dogs. And I just couldn't get enough support from the guys that had the dogs to keep it pushing. Like insulated on it, but that was during the same time it was happening.
That's it. Not my bad. I was talking to my dog. I got a cane crosser. He was trying to get in my chair. My fault.
That monster you got over there.
Yeah, I'm still working with him. My bad. I didn't mean to cut y'all out. I'm still trying to learn how to mute my mic.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Handle that bud right, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Don't come on here if you're gonna be coughing all like that, dog. Come on, bro.
Are you smoking?
I look.
Yeah,
Splinter. Now, look, Splinter. I gotta throw some names out here because you trying to make it seem like my class, my era didn't have no mask. How you gonna forget Golden Child, Corrupt, Inner Rage? How you gonna forget 5150? How you gonna forget them? Bro, we had masks, man.
Hold on. I didn't forget nobody. See, I'm just talking. See, if you see you this your first time up here?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. See, that's why I see. I'm a old school fool with this shit. Like I'm struck to the heart when it comes to when edge dogs. That's my thing. But I am knowledgeable in cross the lines and whatnot. It's not that I don't call certain ones out. I try to tell people specific pieces they should look into to expand the gene pool and open things back up to make them or their bloods acceptable to dogs like Corrupt and these dogs. Some people can't breed straight to that like Corrupt blood right now. If they can find it and it's line bred, they could breed to it, but they probably won't get no good results. Because
I can't agree more.
They're so
Hey, Rican Bullies, you ain't lying. Rhode Island had it too. I ain't gonna lie, man. Rhode Island had them dogs too back in the 90s. New York, Boston. You right, dog. Band dogs. You right. You right.
Think about Moonshine. Like from Bow Wow's Razor Edge Bow Wow. Moonshine that's Popeye's blood. Rambo and them, that Rambo blood, that blood had OD in it. If you look at Popeye was one of the he was the bulliest one off that litter. He was the one that he showed the most of the OD traits. That's why now you can breed the Popeye, and he's always thrown big bully dogs. Look, Randy's got a female off Popeye like 16 inches. She's like almost 100 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still, and he's 9 years old. He's still breeding. Popeye is still breeding.
but Moonshine, but like I was around when Moonshine actually around. Moonshine had a nice body. You feel me? But Moonshine didn't have no big head. Moonshine had Moonshine through, like you said, Moonshine. A lot of these things, like I try to tell people, if you look at it now that I'm older and I can look back, a lot of them dogs was hybrids already. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So they came already with the sauce in them, like bro said. You feel me? Like Joel said, the sauce was there. So a lot of the times, you know, from being country like I am, because I'm from Valdosta, Georgia, we noticed them dogs by accidents happen in the yard. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This dog wanted to mix with this dog wanted to mix with that dog. That's why when we seen them, we knew that, okay, this dog ain't got a bulldog up front. This wasn't a bulldog times no pit litter. You are already in there somewhere. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Somebody took you and then took the hybrid. So it's basically, if we could honestly have looked at the game and had some type of truth in it, it was a numbers game to where you was taking a 75% here, or 45% there, or 25% there. And you could tell, because look at how some of the dogs throughout the times came. Moonshine had the body. You look at the quarters on him, look at the goddamn shoulders, look at the rear.
For his head not to be as big, he had the right head shape. He had the jawline, he had the profile it needed. It just his chest was huge. Everything else, it just made his head look so small.
Yeah, he was, because like if you look at a lot of the stuff when they was actually pulling dogs off, like I always look at stuff like sports. To me, the best years of Razor's Edge when they were pulling in them Gotti of Edge dogs. If y'all really, you know what I'm saying? If you come back and look at a lot of your dogs, there was a trend where there was called a Gotti of Edge. I forgot who yard that was that started it, because it opened up for Mike Waller and then the dude Michaelis. You feel me? That's where he had kind of got the idea to kind of bring off Michaelis. Because if you look at the beginning of Michaelis, a lot of Michaelis, he started out with doing the Gotti of Edge stuff. And then he realized where he was getting better stuff before he got to what I think it's called 757 shit he got now. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the stuff he had then was around with the mask. Me now sitting out of the game for the last few years, I see what a lot of people by looking at Joel with shots fired, looking at Brim, looking at Rocco. That's why I got out the way. You see what I'm saying? I seen which way the game was going.
That's what a lot of people say too.
Because but you can't knock it now. It's here. You feel me? Joel put a real good foot forth, and so did Ashton Edwards. That's why I made that post I made giving these dudes their flowers, because they are now the ones they're the Tony Moores in the not Bashar's, because I'm sorry, I just ain't got no respect for dude, but I ain't gonna go there. They're the Fabian Chestnuts right now. You feel me?
Appreciate that, fam.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the Fabian Chestnuts. Y'all are the ones right now that I call Brim the Remy of our time. Because he did it without a lot of gimmicks. You feel me? You turned out and did the showman thing. You feel me? You literally stepped in the game. You got your pup. You ran him up. You feel me? Didn't put no hype on him. Like you literally ran him up. Like you went the way of a dog, man. This is to where I felt out against with Dave. Being one of, like, I'm an OG enthusiast. You feel me? Like I've been around. I remember when these dudes, bro, like I tell people, you can't talk to me about dogs in the day if you don't remember when Dave had the porno mustache. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I remember when Dave had the handlebar. You feel me? Next time you talk to him, ask him about the handlebar mustache. You feel me?
I remember that.
That's how I thought. Because I'm an original enthusiast, bro. I remember looking at this shit in high school, bro. Like, bro, I went to alternative school for looking at inner rage on some shit, dude. You hear me? I'm supposed to be in football practice. I'm sitting up here. Oh yeah, let me see what these dogs looking like. You feel me? Finna graduate. My graduating year was when they was taking off. You feel me? True Tank, all these dudes was, you know what I'm saying, in college when I was basically getting out of high school. You see what I'm saying? In the streets, and I started looking at it to where now, like Splinter said, if you bring in the new school, you got to look at dogs like Shots Fired. You got to look at Brim. These dogs have not produced any controversy. These dogs have not produced any ill animals. Reason I do not respect Rocco in this with respect that I say this, his epic climb is what I respect, right? But when it comes down to it, you can't have a sword and have a dull edge. Then you're just a sword. Shots Fired, Brim, what's my man name over there that just won with that big red dog? He just won nationals. That's if that's what the bully's supposed to look like. Hell yeah, I was supposed to go sit my ass down. I wasn't on that track. You feel me? But Shots Fired to me is on his line. You feel me? Brim is on his line. So it's like, okay, if that's the trajectory, then it needs to be more clarity from yards, especially of people who got like Joe, you got OG status now. Like it or not, you got OG status now. You feel me? So to me, you got to think, bro, I watched you come into this thing. You feel me? I watched you be humble. I've been right here, dog. You feel me? You and my mans down there in Florida was the only ones that really shut me up about Dax. Because you was like, watch this. You showed me from a pup, my shit can breathe. Yeah, look, yeah, don't shut up. My shit can grab a tire. Be quiet. My shit's outside in the heat. I'm like, okay. And then you was like, bro, I'm gonna break this down. And when you showed me that, yeah, I got a little piece of this masterpiece, I'm coming away. I'm not losing no girth. I'm not losing no function. Then I seen Brim. I'm seeing Brim offspring around me up here in the Midwest. So I'm like, okay, these boys ain't going away from the dogs. They just going along to what they supposed to be producing, and that's bulls. So I kind of got the stigma the way they were saying, okay, you still in love with reindeer. I had to let go of the past to embrace what the dog was really supposed to be right now.
Boy, me and you kind of went at it too, man. And in the beginning, man, that was like you was hitting me off with old school blood, and I was like, man, what the fuck is this dude talking about, man? I'll be honest with you. You were one of the people that motivated me to prove you wrong, like to prove other people wrong, older school breeders wrong about what I had in my yard, and I knew what I was looking at. Even though I was a new breeder, and a lot of people don't believe that was my first American Bully. Was my first breed of dog. Period. I didn't own no other dogs before that. Never in my life. I didn't have no family members, no friends that own dogs like that ever for me to have an example of dogs like that. You know what I'm saying? So I actually did it with, Google U. You know what I'm saying? Google University. You know what I'm saying? That's how I actually learned, man, and from the old school people like Isaac Sands and like, Tone and like fucking Marco Garcia and different people like that actually gave me game, Anthony Gray, stuff like Keno Aries, rest in peace. They was actually giving me that G. They were giving me game, and I actually listened. Ron Ramos, they was giving me game, and I was actually learning from these people. You know what I'm saying? And I would take what they would tell me, and I'd take it to heart. But no, I appreciate the kind words, man. I really appreciate that, man.
It's I'm never the one to blow smoke. It's the point. Look at your track record. I've never been a hater. You feel me?
Right.
It's like my father, I was raised by real men. You know what I'm saying? Regardless how you feel about anything, you respect a man that walked through the mud and walked to that concrete. You feel me? So you walked through that mud, bro. Like you said, you shut me up. I'm man enough to say that. You feel me? Like you showed me, like, and not look at shots. You feel me? He actually got a concrete pillar in the society to where he's made dogs that's bulls that could further the breed to where y'all wanted it to be. You feel me? To where we had our era. It's like basketball. You feel me? We had the 90s. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? This is the 2000s going on into the future. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I respect that. Man, we've been on here for 2 hours and 5 minutes. We're about to go ahead and we're about to jump off. I'm about to play one of Tyree's favorite mixes that I did, man. I'd like to thank y'all for jumping on, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man.
Hey, appreciate you, my boy.
Hey, Tori, we gotta set a date for you to come on so we can jump on here and we can really have a real deal discussion with y'all two OGs on here and talk about them old school blood, old school breed. And you know, sometimes you gotta look back, man, to go forward. So we definitely need to do that, man.
Fuck with me. I appreciate you, my boy.
All right, fam. Love you, bro. Hey, Tyree, man, thank you so much, bro. You without you, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I keep giving my bro roses, man. Without you, dog, I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have gave up with this podcast shit, man. I wouldn't have been going so hard, man. And he lit the fire in my heart, man, for this shit, man, and to actually to do better, man, with these dogs, man, and to actually do better with this podcast. I know I ain't on as much as I should be because of work, but thank you, bro. I really thank you, man. I really thank y'all. My no bullshitters shirts, merch coming soon. For my no bullshitters, you know what I'm saying? What did Isaac said? What was
second blow?
No, motherfucker. God damn,
no
bro.
No bitch breeding or something like that.
Yeah, no bitch, no bitch and breed. Don't bitch breed. Yeah, don't bitch breed. Yeah, that we're gonna make that our first shirts. I see anybody with it, man. I'm gonna sucker shot you, man, at one of these shows, bro.
Oh boy, I thought you.
Nah, shut the fuck up, man. You stupid as hell. You want to close with anything, Tyree?
We on Sunday?
Yeah, definitely. We on Sunday.
Sunday morning?
Yeah, Sunday morning.
Church. All right, everybody. So Sunday morning, we will be back with Bully Church. We might have a surprise guest. You never know. You know, keep your noses clean. Christmas around the corner. You know. If y'all don't nobody take off this weekend, I don't want to hear no mess next weekend about y'all couldn't do this, that, and the third and Christmas. Nah, y'all donating to this collection plate. Now,
yo, man,
yeah,
please, go ahead.
Yeah, like he said, please like and subscribe and whatnot. You know, tune in Sunday. Check out this mix. Suck and Blow will be off the shelf for a little while. We taking that product off the shelf, I think. Yeah.
They do right here. You crazy,
bro. Well, man, I said we're taking it off the shelf. What y'all want me to keep it on the shelf?
Hell nah, man. You tripping.
I got 2 shots fired credits left, so y'all hit me up. Half 5, I got 2 left.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all be easy.
You're in the mix with DJ Joey Duval on the ones and twos.
Hey, man, thank y'all for joining us again, man. Kyrie, I'm gonna hit you up after this, bro.
Me sound white time is longer than a rope. And tonight, we must cut your tune fire. Big up yourself in a competition. And can't defend the bill, what a bam bam on a quick. Somebody go call the owner people quick. I jump and mustard in now, I hear me quick. Somebody call the undertaker, who no quick. I jump and just the in now. See them a bring him out on the church. Lord, him pan a madden down in the freezer. Boy, that for them sound and a crowd pleaser. Lord, that for me sound and public balfa. Who no quick. Somebody go call the owner people quick. I jump and mustard in now, I hear me quick. Somebody go call the owner people quick. I hold one mustard in ya, on quick. Go for your pan, I want a people quick. Wet him up and whip on the doctor. Boy, lad him dead, no bother. Kelly get my bring the wheelbarrow. Tell my the him a get tomorrow. On hear me, I to his family, he bring grace sorrow. On quick, somebody go call the owner people quick. I hold one mustard in ya, people quick. Somebody go call the owner people quick. I jump and mustard in ya. Cause them a push themselves and I go on like them right. One of the only corners and don't come in on the line. Coughing me sound really out your eyesight. We are shocked, we are sing with whom you like on the mic. Put you on the map, we are the people's guys. On the quick, somebody go call it owner people quick. I quick, 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 I quick. Gator don't play no.
Look, feel like two that raw, I don't really like people. I just want my slice of the pizza. Did what we live, what we breathe for. Did what we die, what we bleed for. I done seen people switch like a season. Drop a switch on a bitch, what the reason? I mean every word, I mean every letter play, and I'ma make this K-element no opinion. They don't fuck with us, I wouldn't fuck with us neither. Trench it with a trench coat, Jeep creepy. Bought with lil' bro, though I know he's a demon. He'll cross, triple cross, double cross, Jesus. Good Lord. They ain't like us, don't believe it. Pussy little boy, you's a bitch, you's a diva. I come from that section where this shit'll get evil. Add it all up, we could never be equal. Death row on a nigga, death row on a bitch. I can see this shit, they'll give me the needle. Shawty broke a neck, I ain't broke a sweat. They just broke the check, I'ma break the middle. Turn one into two, pop a ooh-woo. Howl at the moon, I just turned to a creature. To tell you the truth, this ain't about me, it ain't about you. I just don't like people, but it got his head hit, trying to get a feature. Shawty trying to get a pick, I'm in here gripping on this heater. Make one of these bastards come bust your cerebral. They can smell blood like a goddamn mosquito. Shawty eat the dick like she teething. Look, I can't even tell if this alive or a semen. I can't leave shit around her clique, they be thieving. I can't have faith in no hell for no heathen. I know she a hoe, but gon' go like a keeper. Bust that big bro, drop the low price, it's cheaper. We'll get the slime with them sticks like they legal. Catch them blindside, then turn around with amnesia. Eyes get to twitching, palms start itching. I'm a son of a bastard on these songs of bitches. 2020 Perline, I told them my vision. One of them ones that they don't like to mention. Death row on a nigga, death row on a bitch. Crack to see this shit, they'll give me the needle. Shawty broke a neck, I ain't broke a sweat. They just broke the check, I'ma break the middle. Turn one into two, pop a ooh-woo. Howl at the moon, I just turned to a creature. To tell you the truth, this ain't about me, it ain't about you. I just don't like people.
Gotcha, bitch.